YouTube, bro, know to do it. What it was, bro. GXT, let do it. Don't forget to comment, like, subscribe, and share. Today, we're going to be talking about this virus is getting worse. Hantavirus by Mori. Okay, let's get into it. Subscribe. Why is this not playing? No.
Alright guys and gals, so in a huge update, they say nearly 40 cruise passengers exposed to a deadly virus, as we all know is the hantavirus now, may have already scattered across the globe as authorities scramble to track them down. Dozens left the MV Hondius ship without contact, tracing after a hantavirus outbreak that's already killed at least 3 people. The World Health Organization warns that while human-to-human transfer is uncommon, it's still possible. And by the way, I heard a flight attendant, I believe, from South Africa, Johannesburg, who was a KLM flight attendant who helped the infected passenger from the MV Hondius, who was a Dutch woman who was sick. Basically, the flight attendant, after realizing the passenger was sick, she helped her out, and then the flight attendant, well, she's infected and now she's in the hospital, unfortunately. But they say that health agencies are now racing to locate passengers across multiple continents before more cases emerge. And I just gotta say, good luck. Good luck. Here on Twitter, someone said, "Are we effing dead ass?" with this Twitter poster saying, 2023 Corona ended, 2026 hantavirus. And this tweet.
I think, bro, we create all these movies, zombie or apocalyptic movies, bro. We went through a whole pandemic ourselves, and we still ain't learning shit, bro. I don't understand our fucking society, bro. Cause what do you mean you let niggas off the ship? No, these niggas should just put them on a fucking remote island, and y'all go and live there for the rest of your days, bro. I really don't care. I think most of the population doesn't care. You really go and sacrifice 150 people, I mean 8 billion people for 150, bro. I get it, bro. Like, you niggas gonna make the argument, oh, what if you were there? Nigga, I'm not. That's it. Case cut and closed. Is it that? Let me shut up, bro. Let me shut up.
Was made in 2022 before both viruses even came about. Well, technically, corona and hantaviruses have always been known, but clearly they're referring to potential epidemics, pandemics. And gotta say, that is kind of creepy. I don't know if they messed with the API or changed something, you know, to edit the tweet to make it seem like he tweeted this stuff out before both things happened. But yeah, they're saying breaking flight attendant hospitalized with mild symptoms in the Netherlands had contact with woman who died of hantavirus in Johannesburg. So that's the flight attendant I was talking about. Someone in the comment section said, bros get a new unknown virus and the first thing they do is take a flight. Well, the thing is, the woman, I don't think that woman knew she was sick with this specific strain of virus. And again, keep in mind the incubation period. A lot of people can leave that expedition or that boat healthy or thinking they're healthy, and then they could have caught a flight. She could have started showing symptoms while she was in the airport trying to go back home to wherever she's from, South Africa. Also, this tweet here I'm seeing floating around, they say Israel has confirmed their first recorded case of human with hantavirus reportedly unrelated to cruise ship outbreak. So yeah, do not confuse this with it being linked to this specific strain that is being transferred from human to human. This strain is very rare. The one that this Israeli got was from Europe, which was from a rodent. It's just the fact that they're reporting this now and the timing of it all is just kind of scaring people. But yeah, according to leading report, they say hantavirus exposure may have reached up to 12 countries, which is multiple continents, which is very spooky to me, according to the World Health Organization. And according to this video from Shadow of Ezra on Twitter, he says the World Health Organization says passengers on the cruise ship need to start wearing masks again and completely isolate themselves in their cabins. And this is that video. Here's what she has to say about this.
We know on board they have taken some precautions to try to minimize the risk. What they have advised on board is disinfection of the rooms. They have confined people to their cabins and providing food and water. And they have asked, as a precautionary measure for anyone leaving their room, to wear a medical mask.
Right.
We certainly advise people who are caring for those who are suspected of this Andes virus or hantaviruses to wear a higher level of personal protective equipment. That guidance has been given to the people on board, but also there are the 2 patients that are.
Yo, you think they still eating like 5-star meals on that ship, bro? Like real shit. You think that they still like getting like lobsters and shit, or you think you're just getting like, you know, packages of food and be like, okay, so here's your bread, here's your fucking cornbread, and then you got what is that? Some mince. That's lunch and dinner, and in the morning you're gonna get grits. Like, do you really think like is that what they're giving them? Because I wouldn't like, you know, like are they really like getting the best food that is nutritious and shit, or are they just getting like jail food? Real questions. Real questions.
In hospital in the Netherlands, and there's a patient in ICU in South Africa.
Also saying from my fellow Georgian residents, 2 Georgia residents who were aboard the cruise where the hantavirus outbreak happened are being monitored after arriving back from the ship. Their exact location is not known yet, so how are they being monitored if their exact locations are not known? I don't know. Let me just play the clip here.
2 Georgia residents are now being monitored after returning from a cruise ship linked to that deadly hantavirus outbreak. 3 people have died, and health officials are now tracking possible exposures across the country, including some here in Georgia right now. Our Stefanich Haynock is joining us live this morning from the Georgia Department of Public Health. Seth,
by the way, the CDC is literally located here in Atlanta, Georgia, so yeah.
I know you've been reaching out this morning to try and get some new information to kind of narrow down where in Georgia these 2 people live. Have you had any luck getting a response?
No luck just yet, Jonathan. I know I have a bunch of people texting me this morning who I know personally asking, you know, where are these 2 people that were exposed to hantavirus in Georgia? In the last 10 minutes, the Georgia Department of Health did respond back, still, though, not confirming where exactly these people live right now, though they did send us the same information we received yesterday. I did ask, you know, when will that information be released to the public? We're waiting to hear back on that. But what we do know is that these 2 people that were exposed, they're not showing any symptoms, Jonathan. They seem to be healthy, according to the health department. And
there's a lot of very vague and diffuse language here. They're being monitored, yet exact locations aren't known. They appear to be healthy, but what? And they're not showing any symptoms according to the health department. Like, I can understand why some people may think this is intentional or calculated. I don't know what to believe. I think this may be in Mother Nature just self-correcting. This may be just a freak accident. Like, you know, things happen. I don't know.
Are being monitored closely. We know that they were both aboard this cruise ship.
They're being monitored closely. What?
Ship where this hantavirus outbreak all started.
Bro, they hitting you. Bro, they trying to cover up something, bro. I don't believe this shit, bro. You can't be monitoring somebody not well know where they. No. Hey guys, everything's under control. Nothing's going on. No need to worry. We have this all under control. Thank you. Mr. President, George, not now, George. We have 100 new confirmed cases, Mr. President. This thing is spreading like wildfire. We can't let the public know, George. We can't let them know, George. But, sir, they need to know. They need to prepare. They need to quarantine. I'm not getting in my fucking second spell of being president and you telling me what to do. Somebody kick George out of my fucking office. And you, yes, sir, handle this. Boom! That's what's going on right now, bro. I don't believe this. I don't believe this shit. Real.
People on that cruise ship have now died. Now, the hantavirus, it's rare, but a serious illness. It's most commonly linked to exposure to infected rodents, and it can lead to severe respiratory complications. Now, some of those symptoms really look similar to the flu. They include fever, fatigue, muscle aches, headaches, cough, shortness of breath. Now, the Georgia Department of Health, we're waiting to hear back, but we hope to learn some more information regarding what exactly happened. We know that investigators are still looking into what exactly started this outbreak on the cruise ship. Live in downtown Atlanta.
This is you see all the diffuse and vague language here. Hope appear to be hope. Like, no, I'm sorry. I want some hardcore facts here. They don't even know the direct source. They're just speculating because this typically comes from rats. And it typically is not able to be transferred from human to human. clearly this is a rare case. They say we're in uncharted territory here. They're saying it's in 12 different countries, different continents. Multiple people have been infected. The incubation period can go up to 8 weeks, on average from 2 to 4 weeks. That's creepy to me. And there's a 40% mortality rate, between 40 and 50%. And that the older you get, the weaker your immune system is. You know, the higher the chance of you dying, which is upsetting. Of course, if you have parents and grandparents and people with compromised immune systems, even if they're young, yeah, that is dangerous. As someone pointed out in the comment section, being monitored, an exact location not known yet. Maybe I misheard. Maybe we're all mishearing this thing. Maybe we're not reading this properly. I'm confused. Is this a script? Another person said, monitored closely, lock them MFers up, quarantine them for a couple months. The F were you doing? You know what's crazy to me? Side note, The Walking Dead, I believe, was filmed here. The CDC is here. They have 2 people they're saying are being monitored, yet the exact locations are not known. How the does that even, like, sequentially in a sentence make any sense? Those string of words and everything that I'm feeling right now, I'm getting a bad feeling. It's very off-putting. And then here we have this video here from the Shadow of Ezra on Twitter. He says the WHO says the hantavirus outbreak is the reason why governments around the world need to be a part of a global health order. That already sounds evil and maniacal as to me. Wow, a new world order, they say. Here's this.
But how does that translate in a global solidarity? I will let time to tell, but we really need this incident, this outbreak has seen why with the world.
We need to check this nigga as well. Has he been tested? Because I don't trust the way this nigga look. We need to test him as well. Just saying. I don't know, bro. Has he been tested? Has he been, like, processed through? This nigga don't look right, bro. This nigga needs to wear a mask.
Needs a global entity that coordinates it. The Argentina
Yes.
support, how they came forward. The support we are receiving now from U.S. institutions. We live in an interconnected world. That outbreak from one part affects everywhere. We are going both through the technical collaborations, in sharing information, guidance. We rely heavily as DG multiple sides. What I'm saying is that the expertise of US CDC is an asset for the world, and we have been benefiting from that.
So clearly the World Health Organization, the WHO, are heavily invested in this, of course. Spooky thing about this is they say the Andes strain causes hantavirus pulmonary syndrome, and experts maintain that around 40% of patients who develop hantavirus pulmonary syndrome die from it. That is what the guys, I don't want to freak anybody out here, but if you are older with a weak immune system, please try your best to not catch this shit. According to NBC, 40% will develop mild symptoms, while the remaining 60% will develop the aforementioned life-threatening symptoms. And they say how you can reduce your risk of a hantavirus infection: don't leave your pets food or water where mice can reach it, trap all mice, air out closed spaces where the mice made their home, use a disinfectant to soak down nests and droppings, don't sweep rodent droppings into the air, move hay, wood, and compost piles far from your home, and lastly, get rid of trash and junk piles that could draw rodents. So you heard it from that article, guys. All I can say is what I said in my last video about this: stay safe out there. This is ridiculous to me. Obviously, there's a lot of people conflicting debates about where this came from, whether it was intentional or not, whether it's from nature, genetic mutations. Who knows? I don't know. I'm just here to talk about this and report what I see. But yeah, spooky times.
That was a good video by Maury. Nigga, I hope to God we don't have to go through an pandemic, bro. I'm tired of that shit, bro. I was trying to wear a mask, but I fucking hate masks. But anyway, DX, don't forget to comment, like, subscribe, and share. Fuck with your boy, know to do it. It would have, bro. It's your boy X.